hope everyone's okay. We're fine here. We've been busy with Frank, helping him move and getting himself sorted out, but we're done. So I just thought I'd come and make this card with you. Another Christmas card, I know, but you know, we usually start in July. So this is a card made using the Brightly Gleaming papers, and I'm sure some of us got this left over, but I'm sure that you can do any Christmas papers. This is one of Diane's favourite layouts. She likes her squares, so I had to make this card up myself out of a piece of A4, which is 5 3/4 square. So the back mat is copper foil or copper Mary card, and that is 14 by 14. And then I cut 4 pieces out of the Brightly Gleaming with the stitch framelits, the largest of the squares of the stitch framelits that we've got. And then you'll need a piece of cream, a 7 by 10.5, and I cut that out with, if I can find it, the oblongy sort of stitch framelits. Where's the packaging? Oh, here they are. The rectangle stitch framelits there. And the other one is the stitch shaped framelits, but we used the largest of the squares. And I already cut that out because I can just stamp that, and then you can see what I'm going to do with that. But you'll need another piece which is the same size as the actual frame itself, because we're going to emboss the stitching that I did around here, just on that piece. So I'll show you how to do that when we come to it. So that piece is 9.5 by 6. And that's it really, so might as well just get on and get started. Now this was just an addition, just sort of to hide that bit, but anything on the front is okay. So I'm going to start off with this piece and stick it onto the front of our card. We're going to do some heat embossing today. And I bought copper embossing powder. I didn't get it from Stampin' Up because I don't know if they do it, to be honest. Just stick that to the front of the card. There we go. And then these we'll just place onto the card. I'm going to open that up a minute. It's a bit bouncy, so I'm going to place that onto the card so it leaves a border around. Which way round does that go? That one goes there and that one goes there. You can see how I cut it, because you can see the... So you want to leave about the same sort of border all the way around. And then I'm just going to stick them down with wet glue, because you can wiggle it about. Got wiggle room. You can mess about with it a bit. give it a bit of a let that go on and dry, and then we're going to stamp our saying. Now I've took this saying out of the Merry Christmas to All stamp set. I'm going to put it on a mat because it's photopolymer. I just need the Versamark. So I'm just gonna put that down. Versamark out up. And then I'm going to use this is on the bottom bit. There we go. There for a minute. Just heat emboss this one a minute. Trick is just to hold it there. Don't wiggle it about because it'll just blow all the powder off. You want to just heat up the card. And it just all of a sudden goes and changes. Don't know whether you can see that on camera, probably not. But you'll know when it's done. Like that. See? And let that cool down a minute. Now I'm going to show you how I did that around there. There's my piece of copper. I think most of you bought the embossing mat, the rubber mat. So you put that onto your normal platform, then put that down, and then actually put that right so that it's like that together. And I'm going to put a bit of tape on mine just to make sure that it stays stuck down in that one place, because I don't want it shifting really. And then you just run that through your Big Shot. It won't cut it, it will just emboss these out, the stitching on the outside. Bring it back in. You see you've got the stitching right on the very edge. of it. And then I'm going to put that to that, like that. Again, do it with wet glue because you can wiggle it about and make sure that you've got all your stitching in that you want. Like that. There you go. And then I'm going to pop it onto some foam pads. These are really sticky ones. I don't know why these are so sticky. They're no different to what I've usually bought in the past. Bring your card back in. Put that right in the middle. And now I'm going to do another one of those baubles, which I've taken out of the Christmas Gleaming set. And I will put that on some cream card. Let me cream card in a minute. See if I've got one. Yeah, that piece big enough for it. Again, I'm going to do it with the copper. And I suppose you could put a little bit of ribbon on it, but I know somebody that wouldn't. I think we needed to do thingy with that. Yeah, that's good. Put that lot away in a minute. Again, I should heat emboss that one. And the beauty of that is we've got the punch. So we can just punch that out. And I'll put I think I've got a spare bit here, yeah. So I've cut a little bit off there, so I'll put that there. And then I'll put a bit of wet glue at the top of it. I'll do it that way. Oh, what's the matter with that then? Yeah, there we go. And then I'll just place that down there. Like that. And then you could put a little bit of a bow there. Or even another one of them a bit further down if you wish. But there you go. That's our card for today. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.